Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be doing a quick step-by-step on how to do icons that look great on funnels. So this tutorial is really simple. Make sure you pause and follow along. This is going to be fun. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go to our shape section and I want to create an ellipse kind of form. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna click and drag with the shift option selected. Now after I have this one, I need to fill the color with a different color. Okay, so I'm just going to double click and I'm going to add just like this light gray. Awesome. That's the very first step. After that, I want to remove this stroke here because I'm not going to use any of that. So I just click here and then give it a none. Awesome. Let's go back to what we have. Now we have this shape, and what we are going to do next is actually add a shadow behind. So let's go ahead to Effect, Stylize, and Drop Shadow. The shadow that it comes, it can vary from what you currently have, but what I think works really great for this shape is play around with what you have and then have something similar to this aspect, probably a little bit more blur here, and I think that one looks great. So I'm going to use multiply 10%, 5 pixels, and 7 pixels blur, and then I'm going to hit OK. If you can't find your shadow previewing it, just press this preview button and you're going to go and you're going to see it. So let's go ahead and press OK. Awesome. Now we have this light thing here. The next step we want to do is we want to add the icon that we have here. So in this case, I'm going to be creating two really simple icons, which is the wrong button and then the right button. So for that, I'm going to be using the rectangle tool just like that. And then I'm going to create a rectangle. Awesome. I have my first one. Then I want to copy it with Command C and paste it in the same spot with Command Shift V or Control Shift V or Alt Shift V, depending on where you are. So here I have two different shapes, but I want this shape to be one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select Pathfinder. If you can't find this tool, just make sure you go to Window, scroll a little bit down and go for Pathfinder, and then I'm going to click here on this first one, which is Unite. Awesome. Now it's united two pieces in one. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to reduce the size, add it right here, okay? And now I want to change the color to like a reddish color here, okay? Doesn't matter the exact color. Now, awesome. Let me make this one a little bit bigger, but this is not a plus sign. I want the wrong side, so I'm going to scroll this and click on the Shift tool, so it shifts and rotates the specific degree. Awesome. Now we do have something coming along. Amazing. So what we do need to do next is we click on this button. We click on this. So we click on this shape and that one shape, and now we are going to go here, align to selection, and then we are going to press center and then center as well. Okay, so we have both aligned. The next thing I want to do is I want to access this shape, the red shape, go to Effect, Stylize, and Inner Glow. Depending on what you have, you might have different effects. So what you want to do, what I want you to do is go to the color and select dark color. Then I want you to remove the screen to multiply, and then I want you to add blur until you have something like this, and opacity to 20%-ish until you have something like this. You can either go from center or edge. In this case, I'm going to choose edge, and then I'm going to hit OK once I have this result. Awesome. Now we did create an amazing icon that works perfectly in your funnels, right? So this is the wrong item. I'm going to teach and do the exact same thing for the right item, okay? The right icon. So I'm just going to duplicate this, what I did was I selected everything, I pressed option, and then I dragged it with the shift tool. Okay. Now the other one is going to be a right one. So I'm going to go for rectangle tool. I'm going to do a rectangle. I'm going to copy it with Command C, and then I'm going to paste it with Command Shift V. Okay. Now I'm just going to align it like this, and I'm going to adjust it right there. Okay. Cool. Now I have like an L thing. I'm going to select both shapes. I'm going to make them this direction, and now I'm going to make this one longer and this one shorter. So now you have like a correct sign. I'm going to do the exact same thing with Pathfinder that I did, and then unite it. Awesome. What I need to do now is change to a greenish color. There you have it. Make it a little bit darker. There we go. Awesome. And now I want to replace this one with that one. So delete this one, get this one in the center, make it a little bit shorter probably. And now let's select both and center and align to center as well. And let's do the last thing, which is stylize, inner glow, and then have the settings almost like that one, right? And then hit OK. Now you have two icons that work perfectly, okay, for your funnels. It can be anything you want, like the wrong image or the right image, right? It can be something like a benefit. You are going to get these features, these benefits, or it's just something like, is this for me? How do I know this program is for me? And then you have, this is not for, and this is for, right? So play along with this, follow every step, all the steps that I did, and show me the results you got in your